Welcome to the stream, and thank you for joining me. We are just starting up a brand new save of Slime Rancher. We are starting with the original Slime Rancher. And we're just going to have some fun today. There's not any specific goals I have right at the moment. I just kind of want to see what we get up to. It's been a little while since I've played Slime Rancher, at least one that hasn't been modded. And I'm looking forward to getting back to basics. Okay, back things up. I know we've got some carrots right here. And yes, I'm back to slime. That's all good. I don't really care about these hens. I thought there was more than one around here. And I think I'm just gonna throw away these hens because by the time I'm ready to get around to using the hens, they are very much going to be out of, like, I'm going to be going out into the great wide world to deal with that. Okay, so do I need to re-back a slime? I've done that. Thank you. Oh, boo. I'm going too fast for the tutorial, so let's focus on that real quick. Come out here. Yeah, now let's see what's in this box. Oh, it's an ornament. It can stay right there. There we go, we've got some veggies, got some pogo fruit, another couple of slimes. Although I'm not keeping these slimes for too long, because I am not interested in pink slimes for now. They have the lowest return per plort of any of the slimes. Okay, now that it has a check, does that mean... Good. I have acquired a slime port. So let's get those sold. Gives us a little bit more money, which I don't think is enough. Yeah, it's not enough for the high walls. Let's see if we can't get the high walls going for our first one. Right. Honestly, one of the easiest early combinations is the rock and tabby slimes. let's come down here. Yep. Actually, if I manage to get enough hens as well, which is going to be kind of hard, but if I can get enough other stuff, I may be able to take out the Gordo immediately, and that would be good. These don't need anything here because we've already got a full round of carrots and pogo fruit. And then the hens. But I do know that there is some stuff right over here, so I may still be able to get this guy. Go ahead and start with these. I think it's 50. It may be less. It's looking a lot like less. Is it gonna be 30? It's gonna be 30. I don't feel like dealing with that, so we're gonna toss y'all out. What's this? Get out. Hey, we've got a pod. Sparkly. So now I can make my pink slime sparkly. Get that. I think I'll take the heartbeats. And that pogo fruit. Okay. Now there's a box over here. And I can't get up there. If I throw those away, I can also get the Q-berry. One of my favorite things to do in Slime Rancher is get the cave and fill it with the nighttime slimes. Oh, they automatically change to sparkly. I would like one rock. Maybe more, if I can get these others. I'd kind of like, I think, 6 rock in total. Where'd the... Okay. Well, we've got 4. It's starting to get attacked. That's fine. Let's go back and get the rock slime set up. I think we'll move the pink slimes out completely and put the rocks in their place. but I do not want pink rocks. There. And I think I'll put a garden right here for now. There we go. Now we still have some pogo fruits and a Q-berry. I could grab 2 tabbies, and that will enable me to get 6 tabby slime, or tabby rocks, which will be a good option for the beginning of this. Let's see what this gets us. Heavy metal rock. Those are normal hens. So we're going to just come over here. 1, 2, 3. Yay! Tiny amount that we've barely even begun with, but that'll work. And I'm pretty sure all of those have been eaten. So that's fine. And we do definitely have TARs enabled. Maybe we can try by the end of the stream to go ahead and get the cave open, maybe even somewhere else. Okay. I like how metal they look. I know it's heavy metal and everything, but I still like it. And you could potentially cost me tar. So we're not going to do that. What we are going to do is hope they all stay in there while I sleep the night away. And check my star mail. Ms. LeBeau, the 7Z Corporation would like to welcome you to the Far Far Range. Welcome, and extend our support in your bold new venture as a slime rancher. Support extended. We would also like to request that you exercise caution in your first few days on the range. Until you get more familiar with your surroundings, traveling at night is not advisable. Lastly, should you require any additional tools for your backpack or items to make your slime ranching experience easier, the 7Z Corporation would be pleased to provide them to you from the shop located just outside your ranch house. Ms. LeBeau, what if we told you that the 7Z Corporation has developed technology called Secret Styles that allow slimes to express themselves and show off their inner beauty as they saw it. If you answered that question, please know that we cannot hear you as you are reading Star Mail on a visual display unit. However, we will proceed as if you are excited. We're so happy you're excited. Unfortunately, the cargo ship containing these secret styles exploded for completely unknown reasons and left them all over the far, far range. Please stay excited. The 7Z Corporation is proud to announce that secret styles for slimes are now available in unknown whereabouts throughout the far, far range. Please find them and test them. The 7Z Corporation turning decisions to store boom plorts next to fire plorts in cargo holds into glorious treasure hunts for ranchers, one cover-up at a time. Oh! And from Casey. Hi, B. What's it like to sleep for a whole year? Did you dream? I can't imagine what that's like. 7Z puts you in a pod and then lights out for all that time. Wow. What's the far, far range like? Have you started exploring? Is the air as clear as they say? I bet it's really beautiful. I'm probably asking too many questions. I bet you have a lot of work to do on that ranch. I still can't believe it's yours now. I guess I better leave you to it and just keep it short. Good luck, B. If anyone can make it out there, it's you. Alright, secret styles. Discovering secret styles hidden in special treasure pods. We've already found 2. You can manage which secret styles you wish to show. Oh, okay, and here's where we do it. Okay. Well, I like both of those, so we're gonna leave those on, sleep until morning, and return to the ranch. And now we have heartbeats. I am going to pick up the cats initially because I'm just not ready for them to turn into Largos yet. I have to remember the terminology. There we go. Can you not kill me? Eat. You can have another you. Okay, and one got out. Which is not good. Come here, you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you come here. You're gonna miss out on all the food. There we go. And I am suddenly minus 2 of my slimes again. Oh, they're in my pockets. That's fine. Because what I need to do is sell enough to get them high walls at minimum. Okay, there's the high walls. Now, how much is the air net? 425. It took half of them to make the high wall, so I don't see that happening. Here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna turn you into a Largo. And can you guys stop? I'm gonna die. And you into a Largo. And we're gonna leave y'all two as the only Largos for now. Yeah, I only got 261 after that. So let's go see who we can feed our pogo fruit to? Oh, we've got another box here. It's also wrapped up, so I feel like it's going to be another ornament. And it is. I think that's a rad slime ornament. Tar is still over here. A little bit obnoxious, but whatever. I might as well start picking up these pink forts. I didn't say slimes, I said forts. Because I can certainly sell them. It's just a little free-range money. With some risk. Although the risk has gone away. Good. Oh, it didn't go away, I just went away from the area where it sings. Okay, and now you're chasing me. You know what? Nah, you come chase me. I am gonna get rid of you. It's completely tar. I have so much fun. I do apologize for the barking. It's a little bit earlier in the day. My dog's not used to being quiet at this time. He will learn. But right now, we are going to get rid of these guys. Shoving them into water is kind of fun. Alright, I see you over here. You are also going into... Oh. Okay, you're gonna explode. That's fine. Don't mind that at all. And I guess I'll go back, since that's all I can carry. Oh, and Thora West decided to contact me. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, they're really hungry. Hey, we're at 441. I think it was 450. 425. Alright, well now I can stop worrying about that. Let's see what Thor has to say. Help me out here and I'll make sure you get what's owed. 3 rock plorts, 5 tabby slimes. We'll get a roostro. Yeah, it's not bad. The main thing will be the 5 tabby slimes. If I can get those, we can definitely do the 3 rock plorts. So let's come out here. And first things first, we're going to feed our largos because they're starving, and also with that we can make the others into largos now that we have that net. There we go. We've got a few at least. And I think I will just go ahead and pop these in here to get them taken care of. Come on. Okay. You're not gonna kill me, or knock me out, or whatever. I guess I'll leave that one in there for him to figure out that he wants to eat. Toss those. And we're gonna go try to get the 5 tabby slimes. There is a pretty easy way to guarantee that we have access to 5 if I can get a whole bunch of hens, roosters, and stony hens. So that's what I'm looking for right now. Nope, I don't need those. I need the birds. Rock slimes. Okay, there's a hen that's gonna be eaten, I'm sure. Hey! This works. And I'm gonna grab this one as well. I am going to want the stony hens over the pink florets, and I do not want to have to wait until I've dropped those out, because these guys are such a pain when it comes to managing to catch any of them. Dang it. Missed that one. Okay, those are all used up. Let me go do this and see if I can't catch any of the tabby slimes. So maybe I can do it. 1, 2. Okay. Well, we got 2 right away. That's something. Go away. There we go. And I believe we only have until tomorrow in order to ensure that we can get that reward. is such a softly peaceful song. I really like the music of this game. Just fill that up. Now down here, yeah, they have all those. Hey look, I will take you. Not sure where I was tossing them, but it's entirely possible I might be able to get another round of slimes. Okay, maybe they aren't going to come back. I don't know if they fixed that or what. There was a time when I can remember playing it where I would just be scooping up slimes and then scooping up more and scooping up more immediately. We are going to go ahead and go feed the big tabby slime these guys. See if we can't find anything else over here. Which we cannot. Let's go check on our guys. Slime Rancher is one of those games that I really find super soothing and uplifting, where I can just kind of do what I want and relax, and it's not super stressful. So it is a game that is a great joy to me. Alright, we've got 3 out of 5. Those are still growing. Still got the one who refuses to eat. How much longer do we have for Thora? 13 hours. Well, that's maybe a waste to do that, I don't know. Let's see what we can get done, though. And 5. There they are. Alright, so we've got the 5 tabby slimes. That's good. We can actually take those phosphor quartz too. get a little bit of money from them. So first I'll take care of the plorts. There we go. 300 gold. What does that get us? We don't quite have enough for a music box. Definitely don't have enough for a port collector, although that will be the first thing I'm purchasing with Thora's money. I'm still not ready to grow hens of any variety, so you can have a roostro. And I will put in the port collector. And I'll sell these. Our star mail says, "Welcome to the Range Exchange. Hi there, Beatrix. The name's Thora West. I'll keep my introduction short on account that we've all got work to do. I'm a longtime rancher here on the Far Far Range and head of the welcome wagon for your local Range Exchange. The Range Exchange is a network of ranchers just like yourself who are looking to trade what they've got for what they need. Slimes, ports, food, whatever. All you need to do is check out the Range Exchange machine daily and be sure to get your trade completed within 24 hours. As more ranchers get added to your network, you should receive a hearty hello from them, so check your inbox. Well, enough jawing, we've both got slimes to wrangle. Adios, Beatrix. Thora." Nice. Okay, let's return to the ranch. Still got this pogo fruit. Don't have a new exchange yet, but we do have heartbeats. Now does everybody... Okay. We do have somebody who did not get one. So I am going to try to feed this one. There we go. Everybody's at least been marginally fed. And I can go sell these. Because remember, we're trying to get the cave and then see what else we can do. And that's well on the way. They are falling, but that's fine. We'll cope. Now, how much is the cave? I don't remember. The grotto is $17.95. Another 500. Although we can also look at upgrades here. We could buy a water tank or a jetpack. Honestly, we could afford both. I think we're gonna do that first. So, let's get the tank booster. Let's get the water tank. Let's get the jetpack. And now we're mostly broke again, but we can sell a little bit more. They have more food in there for when they're hungry again, and that will automatically suck it up. And we can get a lot more places now. Plus we can hold more food, or plorts, and we have another box. And it's another rad ornament. I kind of have a feeling they're all going to be rad ornaments pretty much. I can get dash boots. I hate dash boots. I don't tend to sprint in games most of the time, so I'm not going to worry too much about those. But I do remember seeing something up here, if we can get up there. Although it appears to be gone. I thought there was a box right here. I guess if you don't open it, you don't get it. Get another couple of hens. There we go. Now we are holding 30 of the pogo fruit, which I know will come in handy very soon. And I'm half tempted to grab all these chickadoos and just bring them over to the Tabby Largo. So that when they grow up, I can grab them and pop them in the mouth. The one problem with carrying everything like this is I can't grab these. They just bounce off, but it's fine. Grab these though. Feed these. And I'm just gonna pop you guys right back there. And you're gonna stay away from that nest. What's over here? Oh, we've got star mail from Victor Humphreys. And a box down there. Oh, and hens. Stony hens. Oh, hey. We've got very angry guys. Okay. Get away. I don't think I need the stony chickadoos. I do want that box, but they're down there. Wonder if I can survive. Okay, this goes over here. Another rad one. It's back. Ah, okay, this is where it is. I was looking for you. We're gonna feed you the 30 pogo fruit. It's not your favorite, but it'll at least get you a good portion of the way fed. And then we're going to run through all of these and hope they don't knock us out, because we've got all these stony hens we're carrying. Now if I wanted to, I could open this door, but I don't think I do right now. I do want to come down here though. Whee! Boom! Boink! And I want to feed these 7. You're shaking, so it may not take all of those. Okay. Now there are some more plorts over here. Ah, you tried to send me off into the water, so I'm gonna do that with you. I had a great big tree like this here one, along the edge of my property back on Earth. It had been there before anyone could remember. It survived all kinds of change around it, and then one day I began to notice it was dying. It wasn't anything unnatural, it was just its time, I suppose. And then I realized that if I didn't do something, I'd end up like that tree. I'd spend my whole life in the same place. I wasn't going to let that happen, so I bought a ticket to the far, far range the very next day. Okay, that's some lore for us. Not about Beatrix, but about H. I don't tend to go into deep dives on lore. During the game, at least. Alright, we've got 30 of these now. And we did get a star mail from Victor's, which tells me Victor is probably the next person ready to exchange with us on the range exchange. The range exchange. So let's go see what he wants. If possible, please acquire the following for a future study. My thanks. Okay, you want 14 rock slimes and 12 pink slimes. But I will get 7 stony hens and 6 heartbeats. We can try. The pink slimes are going to be easy. Do we have anything else we want to get in here? Yes. Can't get that yet. All right. pink slimes are easy, so we really might as well knock them out. Oh, it was what, 12 pink slimes? I think. Or it was 12 rock and... well, I guess I'll find out in a minute. It was 12 pink slimes. So there we go with that. Now we just need to get 14 or 15 pink or rock slimes. And I know where we can do that. Starting here, of course. Though this is full of largos. So we need to refresh the area. Aha. We'll take you. This entire cave system was sealed off from a cave-in when I first discovered it. Maybe that's why the fellas up ahead are so grumpy. Haven't had a bite in a long time. In any case, don't let that long-awaited bite come from your own rump. Bring some food to calm them down. Well, thank you for the advice. Let's go ahead because these are right. I'm already down to 60 health. Okay. Do I have the right? No. Well, I mean... can I survive this? Okay. They're not quite so grumpy anymore, and we did get a few. Ah, here's the last one. Could have thrown the hen. We're gonna unlock this one first. Indigo Quarry, all that remains of a mining project that quickly went bust. I was always happiest when I was by my lonesome. Places like this quarry really suited me, nice and quiet and mostly empty. So I figured that life on the far, far range would suit me just as well. And well, wouldn't you just know it? I come all this way and the first person I see, well, she changed how I saw things, I guess. Quiet wasn't good anymore. I liked her laugh. Oh, that's sweet. Alright, now I believe... yes. Oh, we've got boom slimes now. We've got a gold slime over there, and I've got nothing to give it. Dang it. One stony hen, but maybe we can acquire a gold plort? Or 2 regular hens? Nope. Gold slime ran off without us. But I do need you. That's 13. 14. I think we only needed 15 in total. So let's come up here. Ah. That is our map of the Indigo Quarry. Hello. All right. I am seeing the pods, but as yet I can't unlock the pods. Hello, I will take you and you and you guys. Now we're up to 18 rock slimes, because I'm just going to get as many as I can for the moment. That way I can be sure to have enough. And let's see. Am I going the right way? I believe I am. Aha! Now these ones we can unlock immediately. What does this give us? Lily pad slime. Oh, that's too cute. Instead of puddle slimes, they're lily pads. I love it. I definitely love that change. I don't need the oka-okas right now. Or whatever they are. Okay. And I believe it's this way. Angry boom slimes are not my favorite things. I'm hoping I haven't lost my ability to navigate this place. I do see a few more of these, so I am gonna grab them. I know this is far too many, but I know it was under 30, and I don't remember how much under 30 it was. So, we do it that way. Alright. I think maybe, yeah, this looks right. It may not be right, but it kind of looks right to me. Yes. All right. Y'all can have those. 14. I'm just gonna toss the rest out here. Figure out where this guy wandered off to, because I threw him right here. There he is. There. Alright, Victor. And that actually gets us a lot of nice things to feed our guys. It hurts when the pink ones get down to 7. But that's why I don't farm those. Star Mail. Okay, we've got salutations, Ms. LeBeau. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Victor Humphreys, professional slime rancher, slime scientist, and amateur musician. My understanding is that Ms. West has already informed you of how the range exchange works, so I will spare you any further education. Instead, I'll illuminate you on what you can expect from my own requests. As a slime scientist rancher, I have a tremendous interest in the liquiform legion that we share this vast range with, the slimes. My studies often keep me from venturing out on the range daily, and when I find myself short of a particular species, I use the range exchange to fill that gap. Don't worry though, I will reimburse you handsomely for your efforts. Good luck in your new venture. I look forward to seeing life breathed once again into the former Twillagers Ranch. Sincerely, Victor Humphreys. P.S. I once lost my most favorite fiddle while fleeing a feral boom slime. Its value is only sentimental, but should you find it, I'd very much love to be able to play it again. Aww. And then Casey writes us about my pet cactus. Hi, B. I bought a cactus from you, sort of. When I came back home, it was one of the only things left in your shop. Was a lonely little guy, so I decided to adopt it. You know I kill every plant I touch, but I promise you this one will last. I mean, if I can't keep a cactus alive, then clearly something is really wrong. When I look at it, I think of you out there on the range, doing your thing. Hope you're okay, Casey. Aw. Alright, let's sleep until morning. I am not changing the pond slime styles. I love the lily pad look, even if I have trouble enunciating that. Let's get some more food in there. All right. And I am going to go ahead and sell all of these. Because one of the next things I'm going to do is actually set up another pen and another garden. So I want a corral here with high walls and an air net. And that drops me down very low. I do also, though, want a port collector there, which means I can't get the garden going just yet. There we go, 4 more ports. Maybe that'll be enough. I don't think it will, because I'm pretty sure they're rock bottom prices. And the main reason I'm doing this is just because I want to expand some on what I'm making. Because once I have like 2 different Largos, what I can do is one day sell one Largo and one day sell another, and if I can get that going with, say, 3 species, then eventually I can just start cycling through and they'll rise up, maybe not to their maximal profits, but as I recall, it rises up pretty quickly and pretty heavily. Excuse the barking again, I'm so sorry. He sees somebody outside. And he was right in my ear when he decided to do that. I may need to move the Sunday stream a bit later to accommodate for my dog. Obviously, I'm not going to make that change this week, but I'll think about it over the next couple of days and update my schedule as necessary. Now, by now, yeah, these guys have all grown. And there's all of the tabby slimes. But I actually don't want to be here. So, I'm gonna vacuum them up and go put them with their friends. Alrighty. What's this one? Rad slime. And what do we have here? A stony hen and some money. Alright. I'm kind of thinking of making maybe rad boom slimes. They would be very, very dangerous, of course. I heard some... Ah. Okay, we got about 100 gold there. Nope, you're a Largo. But I can get you. So now we've got 3 boom. And lots of others that we're going to ignore. I will take, there we go, 5 booms, 1 rad slime. That makes 6 friends. Now I would just like to see if we can find an Oka Oka. Which I do remember seeing them over there, but they may not have any. Hey, they're still there. And we got 3. And an extra rad slime. That's totally fine with me. The boom slimes will eat meat. So if I need to, I can go hopefully find some hens on, you know, out in the wild. Yes, okay. That's exactly what I wanted to see. This should help me afford a garden so I can grow the oka-okas for our rad booms. Alrighty. Garden. Alright, makes crops always yield the maximum harvest, making them grow twice as fast. I'd rather this one. Now. There we go. We're only missing one now. And who is this? Ogden Ortiz! I'm working on a new recipe. Help me out. What do you need? You need 3 Q-berries, 7 pogo fruit, 5 heartbeats. Well, the 5 heartbeats are going to be fairly simple. We saw some over in the Indigo Quarry, and we're growing some, so that's not a problem. Pogo fruit, if we can get to it before our friends. That's going to be the key, is can we get to it before our friends. Now I am picking up the carrots just so we've got something to feed our boom guys. I believe it was 7 pogo fruit. I'm gonna say it was 7. Yeah, 7 pogo fruit. Good deal. There we go. Now he can eat the carrots too. And that's fine. Should have sold that guy. In fact, I'm going to go back and sell. Then I'm going to go on a Q-berry hunt. And I think if y'all will forgive me just a moment, I am going to go ahead and let my dog out. He has been wanting me to let him out for nearly an hour now. So I will be right back. A very short pause, but a pause nonetheless. Alright, now let's see. 3 Q-berries, 5 heartbeats. They're still growing. So hopefully we can find some some heartbeats out on the range. I do know of a couple of places where Q-berries grow. I don't know if this time of night they will be grown, but we can certainly try. And then I think once we have a good harvest from our second round, we'll be able to buy the grotto. So not tonight necessarily. This bush is one of the two places I know of. And other is in here, which I don't like to go at night. Aha. Okay. Hey. Nope. They just straight up knocked me out. So I lost everything. When you're knocked out, you'll rest at least 12 hours in order to recover. If you're not careful, you might wake up to a mob of hungry, unruly slimes on your ranch. Alright, well, we lost out on that. But here's what's going to happen. I'm going to grab all of these. And I believe it pretty much gave us a double harvest. Yeah. And then I'm going to see what this is asking for. Alright, we've got Mochi Miles. I need these ports post-haste, whatever that means. 2 rad and 2 crystal. But that does get us a lot of good stuff. So, 2 rad, super easy. Let's feed these guys. And feed this guy. These guys. Everybody looks happy now. You know what? Nope. I just remembered my grand plan to bounce between days. So I'm popping all these back in. They'll be sucked back into the port collector. Because I'm going to take these guys instead. And then tomorrow we'll do the rock slime. Obviously, I will give Mochi these. This is a lot of plorts, though. I think we'll be able to buy what we're aiming to buy. And then some. Alright, first things first, we're going to unlock the grotto. That still leaves us with over 1,000 monies. I will take the tank booster and the power core because that lets me fly longer. And now we're going to go see if we can't find those 2 crystal plorts. We could do crystal slime. I'm just not sure what I would pair it with. get out before those guys can kill me. And we're going to see if I can survive to get the crystal slimes. We don't need boom slimes. Let's see here. Oh, wait. I think... Oh, hey, there's an H. I used to come here when I needed a good soak. It's a great way to clear your head. Sometimes I'd catch a puddle slime blushing, and I could never tell if it was because I was in my bathing suit or not. That's just funny. They're so cute. I love the lily pad slimes. I think I want to go up there. Let my power refill. There's another treasure pod that we can't get into yet. And a cave. Oh, I forgot about you. No, I didn't know you existed. That's why I forgot about you. But we have this guy, and this guy, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna take 6 of these home. And honestly, if I take them home, what do you eat? You eat veggies, so I don't need to collect meat. But I feel like I could potentially. What have we got going on here? Oh, hello. We'll take those. He's making his own music. Oh, and here's... I once came here to collect crystals for a little project of mine. Was trapped here for nearly 2 days when those curious crystal slimes came rolling my way and started firing off those dangerous shards. I thought I was going to kick the bucket. The crystals were for a wind chime. I bet Thora still has it hanging from her porch. Worth it. Aww. It's so weird to hear that beat underneath. Oh, we do have a chest here. Nothing too impressive. Treasure pod there. No secret styles, though. Alrighty. Oh, you know what I could do? But I don't think I want to. What I was thinking I could do is make the crystal slimes crystal phosphor slimes. The glowy ones. But crystals are kind of violent, and I don't want to have to worry about running into shards every time I run into the grotto. Okay, they are not liking me. So we're gonna get out of here pretty quickly before they knock me out. What's over here? Anything I want to pair it with? I don't have to pair the crystals with anything. I just like Largos more. We'll take those home though. What's this? Ah. I think I know where I am. Yep. That was high. Okay, we can get on top of here. Do you see any secret slimes or anything? I do not. Maybe hop down to this one. There's a box there. And a treasure pod. So that's good to know about. I will take the box, even though we all know it's going to be rad slimes. Oh, or quantum ornaments. And I skipped what the ornaments, or what the pop-up about ornaments said. What I could do is actually combine rock and crystal slimes, get rid of the tabby slimes for now, and pair the tabby with the phosphor. Might do that. In fact, I think I will do that. Okay. Which does mean I have to get rid of all these guys. And that's gonna take a moment. I like to make sure it is going in the water, so I don't risk tar slimes on my property, on my ranch. Because I did that once. I was trying a free range thing and I accidentally did not fully dispose of one type. Came back to nothing. Alright, so we're gonna pop those in there. And then yeah. There we go. Toss some heartbeats in there. I'm gonna bring these over here for the moment. It's not doing too well because I don't want them to go everywhere. I want them to stay in one area. That'll be close enough for Jazz. And that gives me the Q berries I need to turn into or turn the grotto into a good place for a lot of tabby phosphor slimes. So now I just need to go collect as many phosphor slimes uncombined as I can. I genuinely don't know if y'all can hear my dog in the background barking, but I can, and he is going kind of crazy. He cannot get to any neighbors. I do have a sturdy fence, but he is very social and he loves people. So if anybody's passing by or out in their yards, he would really love to get their attention and have them come spend time with him. Now, I'm kind of thinking that maybe about 20 slimes would be good to fill the grotto with. And I am going to get this taken care of and then pause to get my dog back inside and settled down, because he does not need to annoy all of my neighbors like that. Alright, we've got 12. I'm just wondering if I can even get up to 20. There's 14, 15, 17. Darn it, lost that one. 18. I will take you, you're 19. Can we get one more on the way back? Oh, we can get it right here. There we go, 20 slimes for the grotto. And I can always add more later. So I think I'm actually going to pause right here just for a moment. Get my dog inside. Thank you for your patience. My boy's got a nice little chew to keep him occupied, and he's not bothering the neighbors so much anymore. We've got lots of slimes. You know what? I'll grab however many more phosphors I can find on the way back in. All right. Now my favorite design for the grotto is free range, which is why I stick with one Largo type. We've got these guys. And we're gonna feed them this. All right, and then we want a garden here, full of Q-berries. I want this to be a garden, full of Q-berries, and I want this to be a garden, full of Q-berries. Now I don't have the money to make it a really good garden just yet, but that's fine. What I do have money for is feeding some of the Largos so that there are more tabby plorts around to make more Largos. There we go, 2 more Largos. Darn it, you were not supposed to get that. How about you? Good job. And yes, I am collecting the phosphor quartz as I go, to the best of my ability. Let's see. Okay, you. You'll do. Shot one off over here. There it is. One last. Somebody's gonna eat it. Nope. I see that one little guy. Okay. There we go. Now let's see if I can find that little guy again. Hello, you're right here. Now you're a big guy. And that's all I see is Largos. So now they'll just wait until they have all the ones they need. Oh. Okay. So you finally decided to show up. Since we're already running short on time, I'll get right to it. You're standing in one of my many estates at the edge of Nimble Valley, which is the only known home to the very rare Quicksilver slimes. And everything you see here is my property, which means that I alone profit from all the Quicksilver plorts that the Nimble Valley produces. Brilliant, I know. Harvesting Quicksilver plorts is very difficult, and only highly skilled pro ranchers like myself can manage it. But I'm extremely busy, since I've got a ranch to manage and a ton of the Miles Tech business back on Earth to run. So I need you to get in there and do it for me. Naturally, you'll be compensated. We want you to be a happy little worker bee after all. Now pay attention, because I don't like to repeat myself. First, you'll notice that I've augmented that junker of a backpack you have with some cutting-edge Miles Tech. This never leaves the valley, so don't get excited. This augment will activate using patented Miles Tech anytime you try to enter the Nimble Valley. It'll swap out your vac tanks too, but don't worry, you won't lose the junk you had in there. Next, take the teleporter to the Nimble Valley and get to work collecting Quicksilver plorts. I'll explain things once you get there, but let me give you a quick rundown. The Quicksilver slimes in the Nimble Valley lie dormant until you activate the generator to send out a pulse and get them moving. But this generator only works for so long and then needs to recharge. Quicksilver slimes eat electricity, and since they're super fast, the only way to get it to them is to blast them with a tasty spark shot from your backpack. But don't worry about actually collecting the plorts. I've got the valley rigged with Miles Tech that will collect them for you. After the generator shuts down, head back and deposit the Quicksilver plorts here, and I'll be sure you get paid. Money talks, so for every 10 Quicksilver plorts you deposit, I'll give you a cut of the profits. Collect enough of them for me, and I'll give you an even bigger reward. We'll start with what I call Mochi's Extra Mile, which is me sometimes giving you the inside scoop on a more lucrative plort price. Just don't count on it all the time. We're not friends. Now get out there and collect some Quicksilver plorts for me. And if you're feeling like you really know how to shake it, try the other teleporter to an even trickier part of the valley. Or don't, because you know it would be hopeless. Later, Tater. Okay, so I need 150 to get the Mochi's Extra Mile. Kinda looks like maybe every 10 will give me 200 gold. That seems like a good reward, but I'm gonna come back to that. All right. The next thing I feel like I need to get is maybe one of the auto feeders. But I'd also like to upgrade both of these farms. Oh, we have a new range exchange. Chicken? Chickens. Okay, we want 9 hens and 3 stony hens. That's gonna be hard. I think I want to sell all of these, which means I'm gonna do these today. I'll leave these until tomorrow. And that also lets me pick up all of these. Get them sold too. And what's going to happen from here on is tomorrow we're going to do Rad and Boom. And then we'll figure out what the next day is going to be. But it will be one of those other two. Probably I'll do Rad Boom, Crystal, Rock, and then Phosphor Tabby. Because that'll give them a day to maybe improve a bit. Alright. You know what we can do now? This. And then we can come in here and get some of the chickens. We're doing quite well. Over here is some more rock slimes, hens. Any stony hens? Oh, there's a secret style. Q-berry, which I do not need. Oh, a tar ornament. Like that. Oh, hello. Are you a stony? One, two, three. And a roostro. We've got 2 roostros now. Can I get any more stony hens? No. But we'll take that one with me. Ah, here's an H. I used to come to this beach to think. I'd sit and stare at those distant rings and ruminate on who created them and for what purpose. But most of all, I'd sit here and think of her. Aw. I want to get over there, but I'm not sure of my ability to fly that far just yet, so we're gonna wait. At least until I've dropped all this off. Take this in here. What I would kind of like to do is get... Oh my goodness, there's so many hens! Kind of like to get a coop going. Let's see. Coop. We'll see how that does. It's so cute. I really like the oil slick design of the tars. Alright. Definitely have enough of the hens. They eat just veggie, so you guys can have the hens. You don't need more, but you're gonna get them. Oh my goodness, there's a lot already in there. Oh my goodness. He startled me. I'm sure he probably gave you a bit of a tactus. All right. No. You need to calm down. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get my dog to stop being so loud before he breaks your eardrums. I will try to remember to put a warning in the description for people. Stop. All right. He really wants my attention. There we go. Alright, we need to go get some stony hens. I want to pick up these. No. And I'm just giving them right there because they don't need any help. They've already gotten help. Now it's possible that the stony hens will have reproduced before but I'm thinking that it's more likely... What did I see here? Just the rock. Much more likely that I'll get those, since I only need 3 of them anyway, over here. And we'll take the roostros as well. 2. Can take you. Is there one more? There is not. But there might be one over here. And there is. Look at that. An elder roostro. Alright. We've got stony chicks to put in the coop. We're doing good. I wonder if before the end of the stream we can maybe unlock the ability to start trying out slime science. I think that would be pretty cool. We got 4 stony hens. I am going to put a silo in. Might put a couple of silos right here in all honesty. Can't quite do that, but... If I toss the roostros in there... There we go, we should be swimming in stony hens before too long. And I'm going to toss these over here for now, because it should be fairly safe place for them, since they're already all over the ground. There we go. They can fend for themselves for the moment. Let's go see if we can do anything with Mochi. Because Mochi's extra miles would be great. I just need to get 150 of the plorts. Alright, I start the generator. And then I need... Okay, we go this direction, I'm guessing. What are you? Okay, I've got 30 spark shots. Wonder what those are. Okay. I have to remember how this works. What's this? Charge stations grant a random electrical power shot. Learn to use all three. Slow field. Okay, so that seems like... And then this is... energy boost. Oh, okay. Wait. Was that the end? Does it not last longer than that? I barely had enough time to read things. But that looks like a pad that should have something on it. So wow. 7 whole ports. Getting to 150 is going to be a little bit difficult. Another pad. Okay. That looks like something. Oh, what are you? What style do we have here? A boomerang. That looks kind of cute. Oh, and I have to wait 10 minutes? Yuck. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in. And I am gonna try the other one, because now I have a little bit better knowledge of what's going on, and might as well. There's my charge shot. I am not catching up to them at all. Passing through relay rings charges the generator and adds time to the clock. Okay. So I should have been jumping through those. Okay. Okay, this is a little more. It's like... I'm doing better with this one. Grab that. I don't know. Oh! There's a timer on my gun. "30 seconds. Oh, and I have so many shots. I have been hoarding them when I did not need to. I'm not seeing rings, though. I guess I've run out of rings, so... Hey, I got 54 this time. Now if I come in from over here, I don't know if there are rings down here, but I can go this way. Where does this bring me? Well, it brings me back to the main area. I'll have to try that next time. So let's see, it looks like 10 gets us 200, so this would be 60. So that should be 1200. And it was. Not too shabby. If we do that like once a day, that'll be fine. Okay. Which means I can actually plug this money into the gardens down here to make them better. We'll do the nutrient soil first on all three. I will give this one the sprinkler. We've got an H here that I didn't notice. Before I left the ranch, I found myself sleeping most nights in this here grotto. I'd fill it full of phosphor slimes and watch them dance in the dark. Drifting off, I'd pretend I was drifting in a sea of stars across the limitless black of space. It's funny how when you dream, you sure become a sucker for the impossible. Every time I woke up to find myself back in the grotto, I'd feel a little sadness. But then it was back to work. There was always something that needed doing. Alright, we are going to grab these and dump them. Into here. We're going to grab these. And dump them into here. And we're going to check on this. We can do Thora or Mochi. Mochi, I think, is plorts only. I feel like that's going to be easier. I promise you this is a good deal, Banana Peel. 2 Boom and 4 Tabby. That is super easy. We have got that in the bag. I didn't even stop to look at what we would get from it because it was so easy. But we're going to do that and then possibly sleep. Till morning. Although it's almost morning already. Because it's 5:30. We're getting 3 stony hens, 4 odd onions, which I will want to plant. 10 Q berries and 750 gold. Not bad. Can we pick all this up? Yes. Alright. The odd onions for now can go in here, where I don't have to think about it. The stony hens will go with the rest of the stony hens. And we're getting quite a collection, although we do have an elder roostro to get rid of. I think we can take the Q berries and pogo fruit back to that one phosphor slime. They're veggies, so you guys can have that. Alright. We have about 45 minutes left of the stream. I don't know if we're going to make it to Slime Science. I am going to kidnap this Roostro, though, for my slime, phosphor slimes. And I do see another one up here, but he was already fed, or already eaten. Now the phosphor slime I think he's down here. Enhanced jetpack thrusters that consume 20% less energy. Well, we do want that. Alright. Pogo fruit first. Nice. Can I grab all of you? Great. I don't need those. I can use you instead, because I can take all of these back with me when I find the exit. And that will get me even more phosphor tabbies. Now today I don't think is a phosphor tabby day. Today is going to be... I'm not sure. It won't be the crystal rocks. Crystal rocks? Yeah, because it might be the phosphor tabbies, it might be the rad booms. Should be able to get through 2 more days, and we might have enough money for Slime Science by the end of it. I think that would be a great way to end out our session. So we've got the one roostro for our stony hens right here. You didn't go in. Make babies. And then we've got 11 more slimes for our collection in the grotto. And 10 Q-berries to feed them. No new slime exchanges. Oh, and we need to check and see what day it is. So, rocks are going up. Crystals are going down. Rad booms are both increasing. Tabby phosphors are going down. But I might grab tabby phosphors for today. I think I will grab them for today and do the rad booms for tomorrow, because that would enable us to get more money out of the rad booms. Now I do believe, yeah, this one does have, okay, you can have the Q-berries here. Now I do need to find that one tabby slime and make sure that it grows into a largo, because it won't be able to eat anything. We want a sprinkler here. Good. And we've got our first 40 of these. So I'm going to take them back and we're going to get them sold. And then go back to get more. We're still making a pretty penny just doing this. Of course, we have so many phosphor tabbies in here, and just plain phosphors, but they'll all eventually become phosphor tabbies. This is the one problem with it, is trying to collect all the plorts when they're like this. It's easier when it's just phosphor slimes, not phosphor largos. While you do get more bang for your buck per fruit, it's easier to just suck them up and then go on. Okay, and I'm full of that. I want you to eat that. Okay, good. You need to turn into a big one. I don't think I see any more non-largos. Alright, we've got another 80. And I am going to put the Q-berries right here. And because we're not getting... Oh, we are getting an exchange this time. Okay, what do you need? We've got Victor or Bob. Let's go with Bob. Hello, chicken, okays. A roostro, 4 hen-hens, and 1 stony hen. Potentially, yes. Right. How much is an auto feeder? 500. I will purchase that. And then come in here. that was not my best move. I was not paying attention to my health. Alright, so first thing I am going to do with my money is upgrade my heart module. We do have a little bit longer. Let's see if we can't get it. If there is a roostro in here, we can do it. Because I know we have enough stony hands. I think it only needed like one or two. We only have the one roostro in here. So I'm gonna say no, we can't do that one. And I'm not even gonna worry about it. We are gonna get the mochi ones. Now today, we are trading those, and only those. So the phosphor slimes, they get to just relax for now. We've got 100, more than 100 of each of these. Which is good. And hopefully it will be at a really good price. Let's see here. It is 58 and 43. It's supposedly still going up, but we're gonna tank that today. But we'll get those price all of today. And then we can check and see about the slime science. I don't, with the boom slimes especially, I don't like to leave their ports right outside because they have the tendency to explode and blow them farther away, which could give me tar slimes. We've got another tank booster, so we can get up to 50 units each. I'm gonna take it. All right. We're up to 12,000. That's very, very good. And I know the slime science is back here. Let's see what we can do. We can get it. Hooray! Now one of these will become, actually I think the one around here, this one, will become my pink tank. Alright. So we will soon be able to start crafting gadgets. Let's see. I built this lab after meeting a slime scientist and learning about the wonders of plort technology. I figured it would be fun to tinker with on rainy days. I only nearly blew myself up 3 times, which is pretty good given my tendency for that sort of thing in my other hobbies. But it soon became a reminder that I have a thirst for adventure, and being cooped up in a barn all day wasn't ever going to satisfy that thirst. Soon I began to set my sights for the horizons beyond this ranch, and once I got to thinking on it, further still. All right. Now what have we got here? We've got a pump, apiary, galactic fashion pod, drones. Honestly, a drone would be good. Alright, in order to fabricate gadgets, you'll need resources in your refinery. What do I need for the drone? Utilities. I am going to need honey ports and quantum ports, which I don't have yet, quantum or hunter. Okay, so I guess I know where this key is going. It's going to the, the green place. The moss blanket. Okay, we can't cancel it, so. But it only has 30 seconds more. Any new? Alright, let's go to the moss blanket then. In order to fabricate gadgets, you'll need resources in your refinery. Try shooting a plort into the refinery, but remember, any resources deposited into a refinery cannot be removed. Well, I'm gonna grab a bunch of pink from out here. Now next week will definitely be the stream where we start really playing with slime science. I grabbed the drone because I'm thinking a drone would be nice to have in there. Get a drone to pick up all the plorts, maybe 2, and deposit them in a silo. There. Anything else I need to know? Builder's shop allows you to purchase blueprints. Blueprint is required to build any gadget. Yeah. Okay, so we have, what? A novice drill. We're definitely going to need a novice apiary. We're also going to need, I think, a novice pump, but I don't have money for that yet. Once you have the blueprint, the fabricator allows you to craft gadgets. Okay, can I just click on it? Do I have to fabricate it? Because if I have to fabricate it, I can't do that. I need 5 more pink and then rock and rad, which I can do. 5 more pink, phosphor. I don't have honey though. Okay, good. That knocked down that. T for gadget mode. Okay. Build sites. In gadget mode, you cannot back, but you can see all the build sites. Am I gonna have to place something to get that off? That's gonna be annoying. Okay, we've got Thora and Mochi. I'm doing Mochi again. 2 bomb, 4 tabby, same as before. Super easy. Look at all those wings. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Okay. Hen-hens can go here. Heartbeats can go here. Okay, if I approach here... Okay, good, that's done. Pogo fruit can go in our grotto. So that we can go get some more mochi miles. Because I'm pretty sure it should be ready now. Yep. Excuse me. And now I know I want to go through here. Let's not jump into the giant pit and knock ourselves out. What's this? I don't know. I'm being way more liberal with my use of I think you can only go through each circle once. I am bad at shooting these. I will get used to this. They all went that way. Okay, I got you. Oh, 48 isn't bad. Oh All right. We're up to 110. We probably should be able to get the first landmark or milestone. Let's come here and grab. Okay. Because at this point, my goal is just to get enough for that first milestone before... Oh, but I am out of shots. I was perhaps a little bit too liberal this time. There we go. Okay, and from here, okay, come here. Got our thing. I don't even know what that does. We are not getting enough right now. I keep... Okay, we're back up to a minute, which gives us plenty of time. To get everything we need. So let's just focus in. And run out of Quicksilver, but we do have 50. So, either way, we're gonna get the Mochi Mile. Like Mochi's Extra Mile or whatever it was. I should get that sometime. Okay. Did pretty good, I think. Got 58. And let's put that in here. Oh, they go away immediately if I drop them. 30. 40. Yay, I got Mochi's Extra Mile. Well, heck, I didn't think you'd actually manage to collect enough plorts to get the first reward. But a deal is a deal. You're now one of the only people in the entire universe to be getting the inside track on plort sales. I call it Mochi's Extra Mile. My Extra Mile will give you double new bucks for plort deposits at the market. But don't get excited, it won't happen all the time. I'm not that generous. See, that's the thing, Beatrix. You have got to learn to fend for yourself out here. Once you're on the far, far range, no one back home can help you out. even if they wanted to. At least that's what I think. That's gotta be the reason no one ever answers. I mean, it's just so far away, right? Well, who asked you anyway? Don't you understand how busy my dad is running one of the biggest tech companies in the entire galaxy? What do you know anyway? Mochi sounds kinda lonely. Enough of that. Let's get back to why you're here, to work. Here's the deal. Keep collecting those Quicksilver plorts and I'll keep paying you. And if you collect enough, the next reward I'll give you will be my secret tech for maximizing chicken production, the deluxe coop. So get to work. Nice. 450. Well, we're 18 plorts on the way there. And we got some good money. We can afford to do one more quick roundup of the Rad and Boom to sell before we sleep. We will do one more day of play. Just to see kind of how far we get. Tomorrow will most likely be the Crystal Rock. And we'll head out to the Moss Blanket. We have 6-star mail that I'm going to ignore until next time. Sleep until morning. Poor Beatrix, I think I let her get a whole 2 hours of sleep. Let's see what we've got over here. Rock is flattened out at 23, but Crystal is up high, and the Phosphor is still down low. So today, we're grabbing all of these. Oh! Mochi's Extra Mile is coming in too. I think each time we hear that ringing, that's what's happening. So we are definitely going to be able to get some silos and start storing things for proper selling. There we go. I'd rather it ring on these. Yeah, a couple times it did. We're up to 14,000. That is so good. Get the last few. Okay. Now one of the first things I'm going to do is add an auto feeder, and make sure that's got both of those. Those are not going as well as I would like. Oh, I just cleared them out. That's why. I'm silly. Okay. Now, we're going to take a minute and head over to the Slime Science and see what we need for everything. And go from there. Because with 14,000 we can do that now. We do want the novice pump. And I don't think we need anything else offhand. So the drill is pink, rock, and rad quartz. We will bring a bunch of pink back because I can set up that before we go. And the pump is tabby and bloom. We've got both of those. The apiary is phosphor and honey. So we're gonna get a honey. We're gonna get a honey guy. Now this is going to be my pink corral. Airnet definitely. Port collector, auto feeder. I might make a couple of these as well. I think I'm gonna make this one I'm gonna make this one a garden. It's so nice to be able to just make it. I definitely want to pick up mint mango for that one. Hush. You're fine. I know you see someone out there. It's fine. I think I will be moving the slime to a little bit later time. He does quite well with the 7 to 10 time period, so I may make it later in the evening on Sunday. And with this, I'm just grabbing as many pink slimes as I can. Don't need that. I think I technically want about 12. And I want to grab all of these. Because I would like to get at least one pump, one apiary, and one drill going. Alright, I've got 12 pink slime. Didn't really grab food for them, but it's fine. Because I can swing by in here and grab whatever. I think both carrots and pogo fruit grow here. as well as hens, but I only have so many spaces. Did I read this? I don't think so. I built this area myself by spreading soil from the moss blanket all over the ground just to see what would happen. I was hoping it would attract a hunter slime or two, but no such luck. Maybe I need to get some of them big mushrooms to grow here instead. They sure seem to like hanging out around those things. Alright. And some more carrots over here. Plenty for them to eat for a little bit, and then we'll head off to the moss blanket to see about getting those. Although I do want maybe a couple of apiaries. I can't make apiaries because I don't have any honey slimes. I need to remember that. There we go. Now what do we need to make a drone? Wild honey, jellystone, and hexacomb. I'm pretty sure wild honey and hexacomb both come from the apiary. Jellystone comes from the drill? So let's grab some rock and rad ports and maybe put a couple of drills right in here. Because I'm pretty sure jellystone is the very, very basic stone, like, drilling resource. So rock and rad. There's 10 rock and 21 rad, and we can just use all of those. I'm cool with it. Alright, that gets us one drill. And I guess I'll put it right here for now. There it goes. Now let's head off to the moss blanket and unlock it. We should be able to get through the moss blanket and back before the day turns over. We've got Bob and Ogden. We haven't seen Ogden. Well, we've seen Ogden, but we haven't managed to do it yet. So Ogden, what do you need? Sometimes I like to take a nap in the moss blanket, but those darn boom slimes always wake me up. You want 3 odd onions and 9 carrots. You're not... you're getting my odd onions. Because I don't really intend to farm them anyway. Three of those, 9 carrots. Hopefully the carrots over here are grown. They are. 4. There we go. They can have the rest of them. But that's one more thing we got accomplished today. So we're doing really well. Yay! It got us some rad ports and tabby ports. Well, rad ports can go in here. And tabby ports can go back in there for now. Because we have better things to do. It is 5:30 in the evening, so we have less than a full day to get all the way through the moss blanket and back to our range. Or our ranch. And I do hear the lucky slime. Let's see if we can find the lucky slime. There you are. Now these guys are going to be angry and we have to run past them rather than letting them swarm me. Because that was my mistake last time. Alright. Did good. Got a little present right over there. And what are you going to be? Rad slime? Of course you are. Moss blanket. Like a flower blooming from a rocky crack, this emerald expanse hints at what could be. Whee! Got some puddle slimes there. I will take the water. I am here for the honey slimes mainly. If we can combine honey with hunter, that might be good. The moss blanket may seem like an ancient jungle of sorts, but the fact is that much of what you see here wasn't even around when I first began exploring this land. At this rate, I reckon it won't be long before this greenery completely overtakes the far, far range. I love this giant ball of yarn. Briar chicks, but I'm gonna wait on that. Yeah, this looks right. Just gotta run past those guys. Not die. And I don't want... Okay. Got 3 of them. Four, 5... There's our mint mango that we want. Six. Okay. So that's most of the way through. But I want to try and get a, let's see, I want to try and get a hunter slime or two. Okay, you. Because if I can get a hunter slime plort, then I can turn these 6 honey slimes into honey hunters. Maybe. There's another secret style, but we're gonna wait on that. Let's see if we can do this. I highly advise you to have a jetpack and a few upgrades before tackling what's ahead. The land is all broken and twisted, and there's plenty of feral slimes about who you won't see coming before they blast you right into the sea. Keep those peepers peeled. Definitely. Now you're a hunter, so will you eat that? Okay. And that's what we needed, so we can actually go back. And not risk it right now when we've got so much cargo. We got a gold plort. That's pretty awesome. How much is the gold plort worth right now? 500. I think I'm gonna keep it and see, because it's saying it's gonna go up. Alright. Now the big trick is... I'm gonna put, because I got that garden ready. So there's that. And then you will be a corral, high walls, air net, plort collector, and auto feeder. Y'all are going in here. And I'm going to be smart about this. Okay. You're happier now. And I have 2 more. Okay. You're good. And you're good. And that will be enough for the rest of you. But I will need these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. They really have it out for me. All right. Now the apiary needed 3 honey plorts. We have 6. And 6 phosphor plorts. We have plenty. I am going to sell this hunter plort because it's an extra one. Worth 93 new bucks. That's not bad at all. We want 12 phosphor plorts to take to the slime science so that we can get 2 apiaries going. Where are they all? I guess eventually they go away. Or they're just all hanging around here. There we go. I'm definitely making this a later thing in the future. But we are almost at an end to the stream. We are going to go ahead and get the 2 apiaries built at least. And then I will happily go take care of my dog and his insistence that he needs to go see what the neighbors are doing. But we've got the apiary now. The day is about to turn over. We can go ahead and get this. Ooh, we got a strange diamond straight away. That is awesome. And we did get our jellystone. Did we get enough for the drone? Yes. Now we do still need the quantum plorts. But other than that, we've got everything. So we are sitting very pretty for next time around. And with that, I am going to go ahead and sleep and then save and... Actually, I think Nah. Because when we start fresh next time, we can start with a brand new day and all of these star mails. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And don't hesitate to join me on Tuesday. I'm going to be playing some Dicey Dungeons from 7 to 10 p.m. Central Time. And if you happen to enjoy this, please consider giving this video a like or subscribing to the channel. It would really help me out. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.